Hello everyone, I am Dr. Anu Sharma bringing you once again in Mind IAS. I hope all of you have learned many things from our previous videos. Now I draw a flow diagram to explain this concept more well, or with the help of this flow diagram you can compare also the type of respiration in your human being also and in unicellular organism. See, the initial material is same in everywhere. Okay, that is your glucose. I'm first taking the example which we have discussed, that is respiration in humans. So, this is a C6 molecule inside the cytoplasm. What is happening? It is converting into your C3. Okay, and what is the name? That is pyruvate. Okay, this pyruvate, the conversion of glucose into pyruvate, C6 to C3, is in absence of oxygen. In absence of oxygen, then this pyruvate will enter into your mitochondria and this will produce your ATP. This process takes place in presence of oxygen. In presence of oxygen. So along with ATP, maybe the question comes that what are the byproducts of respiration in human beings? So ATP is not only the byproduct in respiration of human beings. Along with ATP, what will produce? Water molecule will produce along with your carbon dioxides. So this is the final product. This is the final product of respiration which takes place in human being. Glucose C6 comes in cytoplasm, changes to C3. In absence of oxygen, it will become pyruvate. It enters in mitochondria. Then in presence of oxygen, it forms ATP, water molecule and carbon dioxide. I hope this entire thing along with the picture clear to you. Now, we can see aerobic respiration in yeast. So, glucose, the initial molecule is same. Okay, what example we are taking? Yeast, which is a unicellular organism, or you can say a prokaryotic organism. So, the initial substance is same, that is glucose, and this glucose is once again changing into pyruvate, that is C3, that is also similar. But as you know that in prokaryotic cell, the cell is there and nucleoid is there and they lack cell organelles. So they don't have mitochondria to produce ATP. So in the cytoplasm only from this pyruvate, because this is an anaerobic process, this pyruvate will produce 2 molecules of ATP plus carbon dioxide plus ethyl alcohol. Okay, so you just see the difference. You can compare the difference with the help of this flow chart. In yeast, 1 molecule of glucose is producing 2 molecules of ATP. But in human beings, 1 molecule of glucose is producing 38 molecules of ATP. What are the other product in human being? Water and carbon dioxide, and in yeast along with the carbon dioxide, ethyl alcohol is also there. This process is also known as fermentation. This process is also known as fermentation. Okay, so if you compare both the things, what you find that in yeast only 2 molecules of ATP is producing, I think, which is sufficient to fulfill the need of a single cell organism. Because they are single cells, that's why they don't require much of energy to perform various functions. But if you compare or if you see multicellular organism, the body is huge and they do lot many things entire day and they require lot amount of energy as compared to your single cells. So for them 38 molecules of ATP is producing. Okay, so this is the example of a prokaryotic cell and a eukaryotic cell. So with the help of this flow diagram you can differentiate, you can compare that how the things are changing, where oxygen is present, where oxygen is absent. Now a very interesting thing, like In human beings, the respiration takes place in presence of oxygen. If I'll ask you that it may possible that in human beings, respiration can occur in absence of oxygen also, what will be your answer? The right answer for this question is yes. But no, that yes or anaerobic respiration in human being is not a common phenomena. The general phenomena is aerobic respiration in which you are using oxygen. Okay, but when you are going for anaerobic respiration, see, glucose in the form of glycogen, it is stored inside the body of muscles. In human body, inside the muscles. Okay, so muscles stored glucose in the form of glucagon. Glucose come to liver, liver change that excess glucose into glycogen and it stores inside the muscles. Okay, and generally we go for aerobic respiration, but during the time of heavy exercise, during the time of running, or you are doing in which you are putting lots of your effort, at that point of time, what will happen? You require more energy, your body require more energy, and normal breathing process will not produce so much of energy inside your body. So what your body will do? Then how your body will get that energy and fulfill their need of energy? So what they will do? They will derive energy from the glucose which is stored in muscles in the form of glycogen. Okay, and by using that glucose in the muscles, what will produce? ATP will produce along with lactic acid. Okay, and this process takes place in absence of oxygen. In absence of oxygen. Okay, sometime a question may come in your exam that in human being, after such a rigorous exercise, or if you run very fast for some time, there is a muscle cramp in your leg. So what is the reason for that muscle cramp? The reason for that muscle cramp is your accumulation of lactic acid inside your muscle, because that is the not a normal or natural process of respiration in human being. But you are doing too much of exercise, too much of work, so in that case the muscle energy you are using, but the disadvantage of using this energy is production of lactic acid along with your ATP. So this lactic acid accumulate inside your muscles and responsible for your muscle cramps. So with the help of this picture, you can compare aerobic and anaerobic respiration in human beings as well as in prokaryotic cell. So this is all about your topic respiration. What are the different types of respiration, how it takes place in human beings and in unicellular organism. I hope you enjoyed today's video and learned many new concepts with the help of this video. We hope that we'll see you soon, and if you like the video, please do like and subscribe our channel. Thank you everyone.